geared up, new ideas, new energies, a new way to approach our festival. I mean, it's been such a wonderful platform and creative festival to begin with venues and international films and, you know, bringing people to special and interesting places in Los Angeles. But I think this year something new we want to really incorporate is getting people on their feet, experiencing dance in their body with our Dirty Dancing Dance Along and our Soul Train tribute. We've got 2 of those mixed into our festival, as well as the films that we've shown in the past. So we are excited to bring a new awareness to new audiences out in Los Angeles, and with the Dirty Dancing Dance Along that's downtown at Grant Performances. It's an outdoor nonprofit space that, you know, it can hold, you know, small audiences to large audiences. We're gearing up for about 2,000 people to come, and we'll have free salsa lessons and live performers dancing with the film in hopes that the audience will be on their feet as well. So doing that in combination with Grant Performances and Los Angeles Film Festival, we're wanting our audiences to cross-pollinate. So our audiences that are coming will come to the Los Angeles Film Festival and vice versa. You know, this is my first year, so I'm excited to see. I'm excited. I'm nervous. Like, you know, what will happen? The board and myself, we've come up with these new ideas and new plans to say, you know, how are we going to move forward? And I hope Los Angeles responds in a great way. I feel like they will. It's in locations that are not just to see dance film. You can walk out and then go see another exhibit and then go have something to eat, and you can make a day of it or an evening of it. It's not sort of like just a quick thing
It's not just like a little niche.
Yeah, it's not a niche. I really think that people are open to having a bigger experience when they go out. It's bringing the dance community together in a way that they don't feel competitive with each other, you know? Just as dance is a universal language, film has an intimacy to it. And that intimacy, especially for dance film, the director tells the audience, this is where I want you to look. On stage, you can pick here and there, and you might be there, and, you know, good choreography, you will look pretty much where you're supposed to look, but still you can pick. But with film, you're in this intimate situation, and I think that Los Angeles audiences would really love to, you know, feel that intimacy with the dance community here. They just don't know quite how to do it, and I think that we're in the good position to bring them together, bring Hollywood in to take a look at what we're doing here, because our events are going to be a little bit more, I don't want to say spectacular because that's a very big word, but they're going to have more than just smaller films. It's going to have an event with it. It's going to have the live dance. It's going to have something unique about it that Hollywood can say, oh yeah, I know what Dirty Dancing is, let me check it out, or I know what Soul Train is, I'm going to check that out. And so they want you to give them what they want first before they do anything for you. So I'm embracing that a little bit, that we give them a little bit of what they would like, audiences that they would feel comfortable watching and being involved in. We started this festival this year sort of with the theme of finding dance in everyday life. And we really, you know, not that the festival actually landed there, because there were some films that were undeniable. We had to have them, and they didn't exactly fit that. But we started with that theme, and what can the events that we're creating go with that theme? And we will have events throughout the year. So every month we will have an event. We have September, October, November already lined up with an event and a venue and so forth. And we will be showing, you know, a film or some sort attached with either another event as a partnership or on our own. And that's a way to keep the energy going and the awareness of Dance Camera West always in people's minds, that you don't lose track of us because, oh, the festival's next year. It's a way to really keep us there. And it's also a way for us to consistently be fundraising. Because when you are consistently pushing people together, showing them something great, and maybe something didn't work for them one time, but if they come to the next one, it might work for them that time, and so we can keep that ball rolling on the finance side.
And that's my final question. I was asking about the actual future of Dance Camera West and how you rely and operate, and how do you strategize and how do you make sure that the future is secure? I mean, we've got real dance in Australia now that's closing down because of lack of funding. And I think that this is happening. A lot of screen dance festivals have opened up over the last few years, and so quickly as they open, they
close
kind of
down.
close.
I think.
So what's your strategy?
Well, I think that. Just the world today, it's really hard to feel secure, honestly. I think there's a really big thing going on, bigger than dance film right now in the world that you have to point to. When I'm talking to all the museums in Los Angeles, there's a 20% cut across the board for budgets and so forth. So you have to take that into account first and foremost. This has been a real adventure for me. My background is in dance, Joffrey and Broadway and so forth. So my background feels like 100 years ago in dance, but the last 10, 15 years has been in filmmaking, and I've produced films that have been at Toronto and Sundance and Cannes and so forth, and then I've also written and directed films that have been at Sundance. So I'm in a unique intersection with this festival of pulling those two worlds together. So we'll see.
Well, from MoveStream, we wish you all the best of luck.
Great, thank you.
You'll be keeping an eye out.
Okay, thanks.